Alright. Today I will be speaking to you about the issue of obesity in America and the relationship it has to the fast food epidemic that is going across our nation. My major points today will be portion size, convenience and affordability, and the effect on the body. And I will be speaking to you about this relationship of why the social construct of the fast food environment has produced this obesity epidemic. Now into my first main point, portion size. Since the 1960s, portion size has drastically increased. This increase has been shown in not just burgers, but fries, fast food, and the fact that the fast food industry has increased it so much. Even grocery stores have been affected by this change. I have a quote. The rise in obesity rates over the last 30 years has been paralleled by increases in the portion size of many foods and the prevalence of eating away from home. The foods that are of particular concern are those of a high density or fat content, which fast food industries typically sell. This quote is given by Jenny Liquidy, Julia Elomari, and is for the portion sizes and obesity epidemic from 2005. Now, 30 years ago, the average soft drink that you were served was 7 ounces. 7. We are now at 32 ounces. And as you can see by my graphic right here, the distortion of portions is actually a problem of education because we are not ourselves educating ourselves on the issue. Now, I'm moving to my second point, convenience and affordability. We've moved from a culture of families at home cooking their meals, making their meals, to one of fast food and the hustle and bustle of everyday life. We consume, on average, weekly, 2 fast food meals a day. I'd like to pause here. How many of you in the audience have had fast food in the last week? Raise your right hand, please. Last week. Now let me read you a quote. Participants who consumed fast food 2 or more times a week gained approximately 10 more pounds and had twice as great an increase in insulin resistance in the 15-year period than participants who consumed fast food less than once a week. David Ludwig, 15-year study, 30th of December 2004. Let me not leave out though that fast food has become a social issue as well, as people enjoy partaking with friends. Now we move on to the last point, biology. The neurotransmitters released when you eat these foods are dopamine, same chemicals that you get whenever it inspires happiness within the body. And just like crack cocaine, Coca-Cola, anything like that, it does release dopamine. And this triggers your body to crave more of it and to crave it more often. Another key concept that plays into their marketing strategy is feast or famine. In times of gluttony, in times that we had more than was accessible in the past, in our origins, our species origins, we would typically eat more to stock up for times when we had less. But now, in today's culture, we eat more to stock up, but there is no famine in America. We do not have that problem. And then they use trickery, like they will tell you that they have enriched foods, a good source of protein, other ways, but they are still chock full with sodium and fat. Now, let me review my main points. The link between fast food and the fast food culture of America and its effect on obesity cannot be overlooked. Biologically, socially, culturally, all 3 of these are affected by fast food. The epidemic has gone from 5% of Americans being obese to 30% in only 40 years. So it's not a problem of biology, it's a problem of social construct. Because it is not feasibly possible for us to have evolved that fast. Now let me ask a question. Have any of you guys craved fast food while I've been giving this presentation? Because I myself found myself a victim of that while making this exact PowerPoint. While making it, even though I was arguing against it, I still craved it. Specifically, 20-piece nugget. But that's all I'm going to say on that issue.